A great process of change is now taking place in your hearts. Your consciousness has increased tremendously in the last few weeks, and now they are to be anchored in your hearts, in your physical bodies. Because it is in them that you have the gate to the spiritual anchoring of the new age in you in your hearts. Gate by gate is now being opened into your inner soul, and spiritual knowledge and understanding that is now being activated within you. A link is made between the past and the future, through which your hearts will pass. You can therefore easily feel a little rootless. You are not left in the old, you are on your way into the new, but you must first go through the healing process with your hearts. This is a transformative process, and we want to give you all the help we can. We are the healing guides of the Blue Pleiades, and we blow stardust over your bodies, souls, and spirits every night and day. We help your breath with our blue healing light, so that you can more easily spiritualize your being through every breath. Many of you have lived in our dimension, and many of you feel a strong attraction to it. And right now you are the link between us and Mother Earth. Everything is exactly as it should be. But you also have each other. Many of you have already formed networks on Mother Earth, and many of you will do just that in the future. It gives you an understanding of both yourselves, what is happening, and each other. Nothing is more beautiful than the love you both share and experience in community. Because at the same time as all this is happening, you must live your earthly life, and this can at times be very challenging and sometimes feel difficult. Then let yourself be healed by our blue healing light from the Pleiades. It is soothing, harmonizing, cleansing, strengthening, and above all incredibly loving. Sometimes it can feel like your hearts are bursting with all the new things that are opening up in the connection between the past and the future. The balance between your feminine and masculine energy is in focus. Old imprints in them are torn up in you, through the healing you and your hearts are now going through. You are cleansed and the past is cleansed, all for the future to be cleansed. The imprints of old roles are looked up: mothers, fathers, children, siblings, grandparents, yes, imprints through all the inherited and imprinted lineages from which you descend, earthly as well as ethereal. Old disappointments from past injustices and imbalances can be opened up and arouse both anger and sadness in you. Especially injustices that have created imbalances in your feminine and masculine energy, with limiting reaction patterns in you as a result. Then it is important that at the same time as you accept all emotions, you do not react to them according to old unbalanced reaction patterns, but take responsibility for your emotions and get them out of you without harming or hurting others. At the same time as you communicate clearly about the events in your life that opened them up, also that the reaction patterns are broken without being pushed down in you and get a free flow and leave you. Even in the collective human consciousness, this process is very active. We, the healing guides of the Blue Pleiades, do everything we can to help you in this process in the most loving way. We help you harmonize and heal, as well as lift your lower energy patterns into the light, so that they receive the most loving release into the bright source of the highest love. Soon you will be through the healing process, and the processes will then have a completely new energy. The new moon on 9 or 15 coincides with Mercury turning out of retrograde and beginning to move forward again. And then you will progress through the entire basic process much easier and more fluid. You will also be able to open and embrace the new with a whole new certainty and trust in your hearts. Feel free to write down what you want to open new in the light of the new moon. It helps you to leave so much old behind you at the same time. Ceremonies are always great for anchoring the affairs of the heart in times of change and transformation. The Blue Pleiades healing guides through Oracle Sara.